Welcome back, everyone. Today we're celebrating a very special birthday. Kate Middleton turns 43, and we're looking back at some of her most iconic moments that prove she's truly a queen in waiting. Okay, let's rewind to 2011. Picture this. London is buzzing, the world is watching, and there she is, our girl Kate, stepping out of that car looking like an absolute vision in her Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen gown. I mean, come on, that train. It was longer than my last relationship, but seriously, you could feel the love between William and Kate, and the way she handled the pressure of that day with such grace and poise, it was truly remarkable. And can we talk about that kiss on the balcony? I swear the entire world swooned. It was a real-life fairy tale moment, and you could tell it was just the beginning of their incredible journey together. From the moment she said "I do," Kate Middleton wasn't just marrying a prince. She was stepping into a role that would change her life forever. And let me tell you, she handled it all with the grace and dignity of a true queen. She knew all eyes were on her, but she never let it faze her. It was her wedding day, but it also felt like the day she truly became a princess. Now, being a royal isn't all about waving from carriages and attending fancy galas, although let's be honest, that's a pretty sweet gig. It's also about serving the people, and Kate dove headfirst into her royal duties. Her very first solo royal engagement was a meeting with then Prime Minister David Cameron. Talk about nerve-wracking. But Kate, cool as a cucumber, she handled it like a pro. She was engaging, she was informed, and she showed a genuine interest in the people she was meeting. I imagine it must have been a whirlwind, going from a normal life to suddenly being thrust into the spotlight like that. But Kate never faltered. She embraced her new role with open arms and a genuine desire to make a difference. And you know what? People noticed. From that very first engagement, it was clear. Kate Middleton was born to do this. Okay, fast forward a couple of years and the world goes baby crazy. Kate and William announced they're expecting their first child, and the excitement was palpable. I mean, we all knew this kid was going to be adorable, right? And then Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge arrived, and he was even cuter than we imagined. The world went wild. I mean, that little face, those cheeks, I just wanted to pinch them. But through all the media frenzy, Kate remained the picture of composure. She handled the pressure and attention with such grace, even emerging from the hospital looking absolutely stunning just hours after giving birth. The birth of Prince George wasn't just a joyous occasion for the royal family, it was a global event, and let's be honest, she started a trend with those adorable baby blankets. Suddenly every baby shower I went to had one. Chapter 4. A solo trip abroad. Kate takes on the world. Now, being a royal isn't just about looking good in a tiara, although Kate does that effortlessly. It's about representing your country on the world stage, and Kate's first solo trip abroad proved she was more than ready for the challenge. In 2016, she embarked on a tour of the Netherlands, tackling a jam-packed schedule of events with her usual warmth and charm. She met with dignitaries, visited museums, and even tried her hand at some traditional Dutch crafts. This trip was a real turning point. It showed the world that Kate wasn't just William's wife, she was a force to be reckoned with in her own right. She was confident, she was engaging, and she represented the UK with such grace and poise. She wasn't afraid to step out of William's shadow and forge her own path, and the world was taking notice. Chapter 5. A Heart for Mental Health. Kate's advocacy. Now, one of the things I admire most about Kate is her dedication to causes close to her heart, particularly mental health. She's used her platform to break down stigmas and start important conversations about mental well-being. Kate, along with William and Harry, launched the Heads Together campaign, which aimed to change the national conversation around mental health. It was a game-changer. They shared their own experiences, encouraged others to speak out, and showed the world that it's okay to ask for help. Kate's commitment to this cause is truly inspiring. She's not afraid to tackle tough topics, and she's using her voice to make a real difference in the lives of others. Kate's advocacy is making a real difference. Chapter 6. Fashion Icon, Kate's Style Evolution. Okay, let's be honest, we all love a good fashion moment and Kate never disappoints. From her iconic engagement dress to her stunning red carpet gowns, she's become a true style icon. She can rock a tiara like nobody's business, but she also looks just as comfortable in a pair of jeans and a blazer. She's got this effortless elegance that's both relatable and aspirational. I mean, who hasn't tried to recreate one of her looks? And the best part, she's not afraid to repeat outfits. She knows what works for her, and she's not afraid to embrace sustainable fashion choices. Whether she's attending a state dinner or playing with her kids in the park, Kate always looks polished and put together. She's got this innate sense of style that's both classic and modern, and she always manages to look effortlessly chic. And that's what makes her a true style icon. Chapter 7. Finding Her Voice, Kate's Powerful Speech. Now, Kate's not just a pretty face in a fancy hat. She's also a powerful advocate, and her speech at the Heads Together campaign launch proved she wasn't afraid to use her voice. Standing before a room full of people, she spoke candidly about the importance of mental health, sharing personal anecdotes and urging others to break down the stigma surrounding mental illness. It was a powerful moment, and you could feel the emotion in her voice. She wasn't afraid to share her own struggles, and in doing so, she made it okay for others to do the same. Her words resonated with people all over the world, and they sparked a much-needed conversation about mental health. That speech was a defining moment for Kate. Now, one of the things that makes Kate so relatable is her ability to connect with people from all walks of life. She's just as comfortable chatting with school children as she is with world leaders, and she always brings her genuine warmth and humour to every interaction. I remember seeing photos of her visit to the Natural History Museum, where she met with school children and even got her hands dirty with some dinosaur fossils. She was clearly in her element, engaging with the kids and sharing her passion for learning. She doesn't put on airs or act superior. Whether she's shaking hands with dignitaries or sharing a laugh with school children, Kate has this incredible ability to make everyone feel seen and heard. She's a breath of fresh air in the sometimes stuffy world of royalty. Now, the past few years have been tough on everyone, and the royal family was no exception. But through it all, Kate remained a steady and reassuring presence. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she and William stepped up to support their country in new and innovative ways. They made virtual visits to hospitals and frontline workers, offering words of encouragement and gratitude. Kate also used her platform to raise awareness about the mental health challenges many people were facing during lockdown. She launched initiatives to support parents and children struggling with isolation and anxiety, showing her compassion and understanding. She showed the world what it means to be a leader in times of crisis. Can you believe it's been over a decade since William and Kate tied the knot? Time flies when you're having fun. Or, ruling a country. But through it all, their love for each other has only grown stronger. They've faced their share of challenges, but they've always faced them together, supporting each other every step of the way. They're the epitome of a true partnership, and their love story is one for the ages. I love watching them interact at events, the way they look at each other, the little touches, the shared jokes. It's clear that they're still very much in love. Here's to many more years of love, laughter and royal engagements. Thanks for joining us on this trip down memory lane. Kate Middleton has truly proven herself to be a queen in waiting. From her iconic wedding to her tireless charity work, she's captured the hearts of people around the world. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more royal updates.